Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about something that I saw at Dragon Con because I was going to try to get the book for you guys because it was a book that I wanted to surprise read for you guys. I mean, review and talk about called Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer. So the creator was there, and I saw the book or whatever and stuff like that. And this is a problem that's coming up, especially when when I'm trying to support black artists and creators or whatever, because I want to, I'm trying to support indie stuff or whatever, and then a fellow brother or whatever and stuff like that. Just trying to throw my 2 cents in there. Now, he was at Dragon Con and he was selling the #1 issue for the single issues of the comic book for $20, and he was selling the 5-issue series for $60. And I got to say, you have lost your mind. And I noticed that when it comes to a lot of the black artists who are doing comic books or whatever, and they want people to sell, they'll spike it up at a high price, because I understand it. The cost, it costs money to produce it or whatever. But if you want people to get into your franchise or whatever, ain't nobody paying $60 for less than 100 pages, of a story. I'm sorry. And on top of that, not when Eric July, I'm just using him as an example, has like he sell his book for like $35, and you're getting a good hefty pay, what I'm saying? But he also created incentivize, what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to ask somebody to pay $60, okay, I must be getting a comic book, a t-shirt, and a poster. You get what I'm saying? Because he was talking about, it'll help him develop it for a TV series or whatever and stuff like that. And wait, hold on. First off, you gotta make the sales. But that's my problem, is a lot of these black artists, comic book artists or whatever, sometimes I don't know if y'all are in it because y'all really want to do it, or you in it because you want to make money from it, because you can get money from making stories. You get what I'm saying? Because I've been noticing a lot, especially when it comes to, I guess, the blurred community, if you want to call it, or whatever, is I feel like a lot of them are in it for the wrong reasons. Like, they're not in it because they really care about this stuff. Sometimes I feel like they're in it because it's trendy to be black and nerd nowadays. When I was growing up, it was not an approved thing to be. It wasn't, and I was growing up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Was I? No. Did I get made fun of? Of course. But the same people that were making fun of me are now trying to jump on the trend of, oh, I need to make a book, or I need to talk about anime and comic books, when you don't have no notion of it. And then when you clap back at them, they want to be like, they want to try to get mad. They want to try to say that you're triggered, or you're this or that, or you don't want to see black people see. It's not about that. It's just like, when you do stuff like this, when you have a book, like for instance, your first issue, because I even Chronic's Comics, and there was a few other black comic book artists that I remember I brought books from, and their books were like maybe between $5 and $10 for a single issue. You get what I'm saying? Even though I still think $10 is way too much for a single issue, it wasn't to the point where, oh my God, I'm breaking the bank for it. So you get what I'm saying? So to ask me to drop that much money on your comic book, when, yes, I want to give you a chance, but $20 ain't some chump change you can just, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been burned a couple of times by some of the indie artists where I done brought their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I done brought their stuff, right? And I done paid the $20 or whatever. And honestly, it's trash. And it wasn't worth $20. And it feel like I got scammed out of something. That's why I come in where I say sometimes it feels like they don't care. If that makes sense. Because if I'm gonna do a comic book product like that, then if I'm gonna charge $20, the first issue better be close to a graphic novel at that point. It needs to be more than 20 pages, honestly. I don't like, if you're gonna charge that kind of money, then you need to be damn sure you're gonna produce more pages and more story for it. You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking the person. I'm not saying that the story wasn't good or the art wasn't good, because I haven't really seen it. It's just that I saw the story and I kind of was like, oh, cool. I heard about it and I was like, oh, I kind of want to support it. But then when he said $20 for issue number 1 and $60 for all 5 issues, in one book, I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done jumped a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I keep trying to tell y'all, look, if y'all want this stuff to work, you got to think about the marketing. And right now with inflation, you really can't be talking about $20 and not giving the bang for the buck for it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That's just real talk right there. I'm just gonna be 100 with you. You know what I mean? So we not about to sit up here and be like, oh yeah, let me jump on giving you $20 for for an issue that's maybe 20, 30 pages tops. And when, that's about it. When, again, if we go back to manga, I can get close to almost 100 pages for $12.99. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You get what I'm saying? And because even then, the comic books at DC and Marvel, they're not moving neither, and they're trying to push $5.99 and $10 themselves. And even then, I think that's ridiculous too. But when you're starting out, no, you do not have that fortitude unless you're going to really put some time and effort into it. Y'all gonna have to start doing something like that, or you're going to mitigate costs somewhere else. But I don't know. Like I said, I just it's really hard to kind of put it into words, because you do want to see people succeed. But I'm just not going to break the bank just because. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I've brought comic book compilations for $50 to $60, but I'm getting a big meaty book where I got a lot. When I brought the Invincible compilations each for like, what, I believe they were like $50, $30 or something like that. You know what I mean? The reason why is because I'm getting like about what, over 400 pages, between 400 to 600 pages of meaty work for that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna have a massive book like that, I don't know what to tell you. Because let's be honest, the demand's not there for the book yet. And that's why I always said with when I'm seeing a lot of the blurbs community or black people who want to do comic books or stories or whatever, and that it sounds fun, it sounds cute, blah, whoop whoop, all that kind of stuff. And I'm one of those people, I try my best to support other artists and stuff like that, even though my mom gets mad when I do it. But we gotta look at price. We gotta look at price. We can't just jump that large of a number, because I bet you if you probably had brought it down to like $10 maybe, or maybe $5, and then $10 for issue number 1 and issue number 2, you probably could have doubled in the profit maybe. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say I'm some math expert or I know what is the best way, but I know how people are, and I know you ain't gonna get that kind of money when you ain't like a artist that is familiar. Like Jay Lee, he got $20 from my ass because it's Jay Lee. Like, come on now, you know what I'm saying? His artwork is worth that and more because we've seen his work. Dominic Glover, the same thing, you know. My boy, he sit up there, he gets me every goddamn time with the damn art pieces, boy. He almost got me with the Gogeta. He got me with the Gogeta, but I had got Azula, Sailor Jupiter, and Yugi Moto, summoning the Dark Magician. And then he had pulled out Gogeta afterwards. And I was like, no, Dominic, you always get me this time. No. Every convention he gets my ass because his work is good. It is what it is. But yeah, so I'm just saying, like, you know, for future references, if you guys really want to be in this stuff, y'all gotta really put out some work. You really gotta put the work out. You really gotta get in there. You gotta use social media. You gotta make people want to be interested in it. You get what I'm saying? You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna do a Kickstarter and hopefully it'll get picked up by a network and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You're waiting for somebody else to do the work instead of like doing it yourself. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know, y'all can get mad all you want to with Eric July or whatever, but Eric July is doing it. He's doing it, whether you agree or disagree. He's still doing it on his own. You know what I mean? You can't sit up there and wait for everybody. You can't overcharge your audience when you haven't built it enough to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna charge $20. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, that's just my personal opinion on the situation. But that was one of the things I kind of wanted to talk about right quick. But yeah. How do you guys feel? Have you guys when you guys go to conventions, or have you ran into an artist that was trying to do a startup thing and they were just overpricing their work when you're just like, whoa, hold on. I don't know if I might like it or not. I want to support you, but, you know, too much. Let me know in the comment section below and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.